Right. Okay. How are you? Are you well? Are you good? I hope you're good. I'm pretty good, in spite of all the technical glitches. Time for a bit of meditation. I meditate throughout the day. This is just the one I do on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And one of the things that that's why it's all coming through one camera today, so it should be beautiful. That's if it's not too glitchy and weird. Okay, so this isn't a class, it's just a chance to meditate together. I meditate throughout the day, and this is just the one I do on the internet. Um, there's lots of different styles of meditation. This is just what I do, and there's a lot written about meditation, and there's a lot of things said about it. So, if you're used to meditation, that's great. If you could just hang on while I explain what I do, just for the benefit of people who are new to meditation. For me, it starts with why I would meditate. I'm trying to connect with the part of myself that I connect to every night, just I'm not conscious of it. It's the bit after I go to sleep and after I finish dreaming. I drop out the bottom of dreaming, I go into deep dreamless sleep. And when I'm there, I have no thoughts, I have no memory of being there. I sort of cease to exist in the way that I normally register my existence. So that sounds like a terrible place. It sounds like death. And yet I love going to sleep. And when I wake up in the morning, I feel refreshed. So some part of me knows that that is a good place. So that's where I want to connect with when I'm meditating. I just want to do it consciously. So as I say, my mind can't seem to get there. So I need to make an arrangement with my mind where I say, look, could you just not think for the next 15 minutes while I do some meditation? And my mind is like, yeah, that's great. I've read lots about meditation. I've got lots of ideas about it, lots of concepts about it. So yeah, sign me up. So that's good. And then I begin by stopping thinking, really. That's the whole process. Sorry, I'm a little bit thrown by all this technical stuff, so if I'm a bit disjointed, bear with me. So I'm stopping thinking. And stopping thinking is relatively easy because thoughts are pretty much made up of pictures and sound. So if I turn off the pictures and I turn off the sound, well, that's it then. I'm not thinking anymore. So it's easy enough to stop. But once I stop thinking, I'm into the practice of meditation. So what I was talking about where I want to go to in my meditation, that's the intention of my meditation, and that runs parallel with the practice of meditation. So I've got the intention to go to this deep, still, beautiful place, and that runs parallel with my the practice of meditation, which is as soon as I stop thinking, what the process kind of goes, I'll stop thinking. Then after a little period of time, I'll discover that I'm thinking again. So I need to stop thinking again. So turn off the pictures, turn off the sound. Then a little bit of time passes and I discover I'm thinking again. So I turn off the pictures, turn off the sound. I keep stopping thinking. So the practice of meditation is continually coming back to not thinking. Now, if you don't know about the difference between the practice and the intention of meditation, you could get the idea that you're terrible at meditation because you just feel like you're thinking the whole time. So if you find you're thinking a lot, there's nothing wrong with that. That's the practice of meditation. You're doing fine. Like I've had people say things to me like, oh no, my mind is too busy. I've tried meditation. It's just not for me. I've got a very busy mind. And that's kind of sad because no one's mind is any more busy than anyone else's mind. Not in my experience anyway. It's just a matter of knowing that about the practice of meditation. And once you know that like thoughts are going to come and that's okay, and you just keep bringing yourself back to not thinking, then it's fine. So you're doing great. Now, while all that is going on, I am also letting go of tension in my body. So it's too soupy and black when I close my eyes to not have a system for doing that. So I scan my body from my head down to my feet, back up again. And anywhere I find tension, I let it go. And I use my out breath to let it go. And I do that because it's natural to just, let the breath go. And then also, it's a good way to remember to breathe, because it's easy to forget to breathe during meditation, or to hold your breath. So breathing is, using the out breath to let go of the tension is great. Now, when I'm scanning my body, I'm paying particular attention to anywhere in my body that goes, any structures in my body that go across, because if you think of my body, normally is my body is mostly longitudinal, meaning head to foot. It runs mostly longitudinal, but anywhere that goes across is a little bit like a log going across a stream. It just has a tendency to gather stuff, debris, and in my body that's tension. So all these transverse structures have a tendency to hold tension. So I'm checking my eyes, particularly my mouth, my jaw, the base of my neck, shoulder girdle, my joints like my shoulders, my elbows, my wrists, my fingers, my heart area, my respiratory diaphragm, my intestines, my pelvic floor, my hips, my knees, and my ankles and my toes. So anywhere I find tension, I'm letting it go. If you're new to meditation, I encourage you to sit up. It's too hard to try and begin meditation lying down. Your body will just go, I'm lying down, I've got my eyes closed, this must be sleep time. So you'll either fall asleep, which there's nothing wrong with, but that's not meditation, or you'll be battling sleep, which is awful. So yeah, sit up. Quiet room is really helpful. Quiet room is good because one of the things that triggers thoughts is little sounds that you might hear. So the quieter the better, and obviously where you're not going to be disturbed. I set a timer for how long I'm going to meditate, and I do that because it's just one less thing to think about. So you can, I'm going to set my timer for 15 minutes, but you can set yours for shorter if you're new to meditation, because 15 minutes is a long time if you're not used to it. So set yours for like 5 minutes maybe, and then just repeat that 3 times. Okay, so let's do it. All right, I'm very pleased to get to this bit. Okay, so off we go into the mystery. So if you feel like you've gone somewhere very deep inside yourself, you may feel like you have to come back. That's fine. Or if you're more familiar with meditation, you can just open your eyes. You don't have to feel like you're coming back from anywhere. Okay, so thanks very much for meditating with me. I'll see you tomorrow for some more meditation. And yeah, okay, bye.